morning, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports. But Grant, when you look at these teams, both...
Oh, say does.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for... tuning in to... .2K Sports for the latest presentation. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know...
A lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Torian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
For three, Bridges. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And it's always nice to get an easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
NGA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
That's his first personal.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Knicks with the rebound. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Barrett, no good. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Robinson pulls it in. New York has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Randall passes to Grimes. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Passes to Robinson. Randall outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Out to Brunson. Here's Grimes. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 3. Johnson outside. Launches it. Bridges outside. And there's the pass to Claxton. Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Can they get it? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Like that Johnson keeps his intensity. He doesn't let the foul stop him.
No good on the second free throw. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Grimes, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Johnson down low. Barrett covering. Johnson's shot is off. Pass to Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Dinwiddie for 3. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 8. Robinson finds Randall. Brunson scanning the floor. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And the shot is good. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Back to Brunson. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Banked in off the glass.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
There's a good screen. Johnson for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks.
And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast breaks.
On the court right now, second quarter start for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And he drives in. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature. Mr. tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. And he knocks down the first one. The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive. Wow.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Here's Finney Smith. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Randall finds Barrett. 7-foot shot, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got 16 points.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randall to take over.
Bridges outside. With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Grimes. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Finney Smith. He's defended by Randall. Finney Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Finney Smith. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Barrett wide open. He fires. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target. And R.J. taking care of the rest.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
That's foul number 2 for him.
No foul. Second team foul.
1:58 left to play here in the half. Brunson the pass to Robinson. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin.
Brunson with a clean look. The long distance 3 is Barrett. Brunson's got 9.
Pull-up jumper, such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Pass to Grimes. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Passes it to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Robinson. The shot, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Right, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
On the wing, Bridges hasn't made one yet. Count it.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Down low. And then Randall slams it in.
Envision such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Bridges kicks to Finney Smith. Takes it inside. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Back to Johnson. No good from the wing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's New York holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randle. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Hey, Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
Well, so dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to be. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
There's Whitehead. The pass to Watford. O'Neal wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Randle with a screen for Brunson. Back to Randle. Driving inside. Here's Robinson. Second chance shot. From deep, Brunson doesn't go for it. And so Whitehead will bring it up for Brooklyn. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
DiVincenzo just one step ahead of the D that time.
Walker goes in, and that one drops.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. DiVincenzo passes to Hart. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. O'Neal with the rebound.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And the shot goes down.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
New York leading by 22, and the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Make some noise for your Knicks sitting answer.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Bridges. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
That's pretty tenacious. DiVincenzo just taking that intense defense and sort of stepping aside.
And he hits the first of 3. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for New York. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you see the confidence Bridges exudes. Just gets right at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Quickly kicks to DiVincenzo. Quickly the pass to DiVincenzo. Into the lane. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
As a screener, you know you're going to get hit. You're going to absorb some contact, but it's worth it. It opens up things for your teammates.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Now about a year ago, 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Attention fans, now on the court is your fight squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Free throw dropped for DiVincenzo.
And for DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now. And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Hartenstein passes to Quickly. Drives to the hoop. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Johnson finds Smith. Here's Claxton, defended by Hart. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. And it's Johnson penetrating. And it's in there. Johnson's got 5.
I love Johnson's fearlessness. He's so good at knowing when to cut.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Brooklyn ball.
Nets trail by 21. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And there's the drive. They get the rebound. Here's Hartenstein. No good, unable to end this run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Smith. Nets passing it around. Here's Claxton. Gets the front of the rim and out.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Inside, here's Claxton. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
He takes it in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
35.
And so it's New York sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Smith. Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Bridges. And it's Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Out to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
16 foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Knicks leading by 22 with the drive, and that one's good quickly.
In an instant, quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
Net shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Bridges finds Claxton. Smith wide open, he fires. Great positioning on the putback. Clowney's got his first basket.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
DiVincenzo passes to Jeffries. Hart with a screen on Bridges. Jeffries drills the three-pointer. Jeffries got himself going there. His first points of the game with the deep ball.
Knicks lead.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Bridges. Johnson in the corner. 3 on the clock. Here's Smith. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Clowney, and he converts the layup. Clowney's got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Claxton. He's defended by Randall. Out to Bridges. Another shot. Smith outside. Johnson against Barrett. The second chance effort. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Second personal foul.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And that one falls for Johnson.
You know, Cam Johnson's such a deadly three-point shooter. If he's able to get to the line, it can make him an elite scorer.
Randall surveying the D. And Randall throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Randall outside. Drives to the hoop. And then Randall steps it in.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
The Nets working the ball around now. Clowney, no good with the triple. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Stolen by Robinson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Julius Randle.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
That one good for 2.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Brunson against Smith. That one's off. Still out of sync. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
The defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected. He'll collect foul shots.
Smith finds Claxton. Now here's Johnson. Back to Claxton. Excellent D that time from Robinson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that wasn't. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the
Bill and Steve Smith. You want dunks? Fast breaks and high-flying basketball. Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
Siakam against Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Pirtle with a screen on Brunson. Schroeder passes to Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. Siakam against Brunson. And again, it's Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area. Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Barnes in the post, working on Robinson. Oh, Robinson with a block. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
I love the energy Julius Randle brings, and it's something his teammates feed off.
Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Over to the left wing. There's the triple. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Down low. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Siakam.
And Schroeder, undaunted inside, took the defense head on and made the tough shot.
And Brunson, here we go. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pirtle finds Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development space.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've got great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And he makes it on the layup. Brunson's got 6 points.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And Toronto calls time here.
On the court is your Hype Squad.
Toronto trailing. Outside Schroeder to the middle. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Schroeder, he's a handful, very creative running those pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And Siakam with the slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now a timeout called by New York.
Come on, everybody. Let's make some noise for your Knicks Quaker Dance group.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Pass to Robinson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Back to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Brunson, it's good on the putback.
And that's just heart from Brunson. Just hitting those offensive boards.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Siakam for 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up and accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, BA. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team. Someone they trust to deliver in big moments.
And here's Schroeder outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall outside. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
We talk about Randall's ability to score in a variety of ways. That time in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Barrett against Barnes. Here's Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in.
What a move right there from Pascal Siakam. Such an elusive player.
Randall outside. Brunson passes to Randall. Randall on the screen. Brunson against Siakam. The kick out to Brunson. Clock at 4. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Robinson can't hit. It's Barnes on the wing. 3-pointer. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's been all about Jake. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Schroeder finds Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Right wing. And here's Schroeder outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
Schroeder against Brunson. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Ryan?
Allie, thanks.
You know, one of Brunson's many skills is his ability to absorb contact.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. from the arc. And the Raptors, another three.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Robinson passes to Randall. And again, New York with the triple.
And you got to have some confidence to fire back like that. Randall with no shortage of confidence.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a high percentage shot by Jakob Pirtle. He capitalized on that one.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here he goes. Oh, Brunson! What an aggressive move.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Now a timeout called by New York.
New York. And makes the noise for your Knicks sitting answer.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, B.A., and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
1:35 left in the second. Brunson passes to Grimes. Here's Barrett. Outside Brunson. And count that. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen some,
at the line.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Raptors call time here.
Let's give it up for your Knicks regular dance crew. Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
What's up?
That free throw good from Brunson. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Did you know that Jakob Pirtle's parents were both elite volleyball players?
Yes, B.A., that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts. Every team can use a guy like Pirtle, a glue guy. Shores up the middle, protects the rim.
Pass to Robinson. Barrett against Anunoby. Grimes, the pass to Brunson. Brunson rushes in. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
For Toronto, they've gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Over to the wing. And here's Siakam for 3. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Brunson passes to Randall. driving in. And it's Randall with the jam.
Apparently no one willing to step in Randall's way, and you can see why.
Outside Anunoby. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Tipped. With one on the clock. The shot misses. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. Well, now we have some. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Josh Hart. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Jeffries in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Great positioning on the putback.
Showing his toughness. Josh Hart strong on the glass. Then applying the finishing touch.
Anunoby on the wing. Siakam the screen. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Here's Schroeder. He takes it in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Schroeder's got 10.
He's got a nose for getting into the lane, and Schroeder showing some muscle once he got in there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
Oh, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Siakam the screen. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Siakam's got 21 points in the game.
When Pascal is locked in, it helps his whole team. His energy is infectious.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Pirtle. Left side Barnes. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Pirtle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitution.
Quickly passes to Hart. For three, DiVincenzo buries it from three. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in the quarter.
What unselfish play by Josh Hart with the perfect pass to an open teammate.
Boucher on the screen. Here's Trent. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Boucher.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right side Young. Here's Flynn. DiVincenzo with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Hart can't hit. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Young with a screen on Hart. And Boucher, here we go. Young. Trent outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Quickly finds Hart. Here's Hartenstein. Quickly outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Young with a screen on quickly to the paint. A nice shot by Young. And the Raptors lead by 2.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Hartenstein a screen. DiVincenzo, the pass to Hart. Out to DiVincenzo. Here's Jeffries. Pass to Hartenstein. And Young pulls it down.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Great job by Chris. Setting the pick, then finding the bucket.
Here's Hartenstein. Here's Jeffries. Hartenstein a screen. There's the drive. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Raptors. They lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Chris Boucher. Gary Trent is out there with Malachi Flynn. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Young in at the 5.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Schroeder passes to Siakam. It's good. Siakam's got 23.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Pass to Randall. Here's Grimes. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
New York ball.
Here's Brunson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Now here's Anunoby. Defense is right there. Siakam the screen. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Smart play by Scotty. Calling for a pick to disrupt the defense a little bit.
Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
It's a one-on-one situation to tie it up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Back to Anunoby. Out to the wing. Picked by Pirtle. Puts up a 3. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. He's off on the first.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And he nails the 3rd.
It's important to stretch this lead out as much as possible right now, and that's exactly what he did there.
Randall outside. The 3, Barrett. book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
61-59.
Siakam the screen. Schroeder passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Outside for Randall. The three is up. The offensive rebound. Robinson gets the bucket.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left at the end of this game.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
And a big finish by Robinson.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Screen on Randall. Out to Schroeder. To the inside. Hurdle. Count it. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Brunson on the drive, and he converts the layup. Brunson's got 30 points.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Pass to Grimes. Outside Brunson. Randall outside to take the lead. Knocks down the triple.
Dating back to his days at Kentucky, Randall can be counted on for big buckets.
Hurdle finds Barnes. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Barrett passes to Brunson. And here's Randall. Back to Brunson. Outside Barrett. Randall is screen on Barnes. Barrett into the lane. Shot clock at 5. Grimes, the pass to Robinson. Over Purtle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Schroeder passes to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Pass to Grimes. Randall against Siakam. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. 5 on the clock. Back to Robinson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
With the big time and one, this is now a 2-possession game. First clean look they have, I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball. It falls! Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Siakam, no good. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcome.
Both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Big men on the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Johnson with a screen on Schroeder. Smith the pass to Johnson. And here is Anunoby. Drills it from outside.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
To the inside. Pirtle with the steal. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Siakam passes to Barnes. We're about 1 minute into the first. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make. Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Claxton the pass to Bridges. The drive by Smith. Nets passing it around. Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. At the elbow, Smith. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
To the paint. Siakam outside. Siakam sends a screen for Schroeder. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Smith outside. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Siakam against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Smith. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Siakam a screen on Dinwiddie. Anunoby, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways. Cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like. Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Takes it out to Schroeder. 3-pointers, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Smith against Schroeder. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. so good at pick-and-roll situations, understanding how to pass around the defender.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Dinwiddie for 3. Over in the corner, Claxton. Dinwiddie passes to Smith. Johnson outside. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors leading by 5. Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Here's Smith. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under
the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
Out in the wings for him, Dinwiddie and Bridges. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. And it's Smith in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And stolen by Barnes.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Bridges kicks to Smith. Johnson up top. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open, let me make the game easy for him.
Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills. Now this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
And they'll keep possession. Now Johnson. Back to Claxton. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson dishes to Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Schroeder with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 5. Puts up a deep 3. Smith against Schroeder. Back to Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
Johnson, a wide open look. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Johnson's got 5 now.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Schroeder, right side. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
shot by Johnson, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Barnes with it. Bridges covering. Down low. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Bridges. He's got 8.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Shooter passes to Anunoby to the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Schroeder. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
I tell you, that jump shot is looking a bit more lethal nowadays. Dennis Schroeder has put a ton of work into that.
And finished off by Finney Smith.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The kick out to Barnes. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Brooklyn trailing. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. One-on-one fast break. Schroeder passes to Barnes. Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's Siakam. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside, Walker from the arc. They get it back. It's good on the putback. Watford's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Anunoby has the open look. Misses the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets out in front, leading by just 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of responsibility.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. And the Raptors call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. If you course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Here's Simmons. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Schroeder. Got a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Nobody near Barnes. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got 8 points.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Outside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Walker with a clean look. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And the Raptors call time here. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Inside, here's Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Well, that's about the mobility of Chris Boucher and the feel of the spot to roll to on the floor. Nicely done.
Driving in. Right side to Walker. Outside, Simmons. Picked by Finney Smith. Unloads from 13. Boucher with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Trent goes in. Pass to Boucher. To the paint. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. The finish. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. 2 points. That one goes. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And Thomas over to help. Now here's McDaniel. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Jalen McDaniels, Doris, much like his brother Jayden, can be a menace on defense.
That's a great word, Kevin, because he has got such great length and versatility on the defensive end. The frame is wiry, but believe me, he's stronger than he looks. This is a guy who's not got a big name by any means, but Jalen McDaniels.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Shooting 2. And I think when it
trended, Watford.
Fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology we've seen.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bridges comes in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Walker. And he drives in, and the dunk by Boucher.
Very versatile and offensive-minded big. Chris Boucher giving you a little bit of everything on that drive. Okay.
Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bridges has got 5 points so far. Young drives in, and it's Young finishing it off.
Oh, my goodness. Exceptional speed, outrageous athleticism. Thaddeus Young doing work.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Dinwiddie attacking. Johnson finds Simmons. 1 second left. Into the lane. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Simmons and Dinwiddie are the guard set. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Johnson with a screen on Anunoby. For the 3. Shot by Johnson, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
From the inbound. And it's Schroeder missing. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. And stolen by Siakam. That's tipped. Dinwiddie with the steal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Simmons. Clock at 6. Let's go. They grab their own miss. For 3, Bridges traps in the tray. And the Nets lead by 1.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And then Jackson with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And the Raptors call time here. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Dinwiddie. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. Have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Simmons finds Finney Smith. Bridges inside, covered by Siakam. Bridges shot, good.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Simmons against Schroeder. To the middle, Pirtle with the steal. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. A three from Barnes. It's sent back down by Simmons. Johnson kicks to Bridges. Johnson surveying the floor. Out to Bridges. Back to Finney Smith. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Schroeder, left side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Barnes against Johnson. The pass to Finney Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 8. Schroeder outside. Anunoby, a good look. Almost, but it rolls out. Brooklyn with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Back to Finney Smith. Simmons against Schroeder. Shoots the three. No good from Simmons. Barnes left side. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, big time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Simmons passes to Bridges. Here's Simmons. Passes it to Johnson. Shoots over Schroeder. Off the left rim and out. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. No good on the triple. Johnson outside. Bridges finds Simmons. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
15 seconds.
Here's Simmons. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's good on the way in.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made it work.
sports. In this one, and now the opening lineup for New York. Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Grimes in a 2-guard. And for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Simmons in a
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait till we have to keep our eyes on the center. Matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the 2 guys we get to watch here tonight.
So the New York starting 5. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Here's Finney-Smith. He can't get it to go. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Robinson, a shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Brunson. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Bridges finds Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. He's defended by Randall. Johnson gets the bucket.
They're setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Brunson. And there's the drive. That one goes in.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. And the 3 off target. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Brunson with a clean look. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Johnson against Barrett. Johnson dishes to Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside for Randall. Here's Brunson, blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And a fast break now for New York. Here's Randall. It's blocked. Dinwiddie wide open. Good on the triple.
You love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Here's Randall. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Shot by Grimes. No good. Here's Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn, and it's good for 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the paint, here's Brunson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Randall passes to Brunson. It's tipped, and they get it back. Here's Robinson, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Claxton, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the smashing lefty, R.J. Barrett, Brent, always looking to go downhill.
Yeah, and that's his strength, literally. As he improves as a perimeter player, that's going to help him out. But, man, that strength, his ability to go through guys, it's special. Oh, okay, Cam Johnson, I see you getting up there.
Passes it to Brunson. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nets trail by 3. Bridges finds Finney-Smith. Claxton with it, guarded by Robinson. Johnson with a screen on Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
10 seconds.
And Brooklyn has possession. On the wing, Johnson. Barrett covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
A steal from deep three-point land, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And New York looking at who they've got. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story.
Now, this kid's got some flair. Barrett, not one to back down.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Brooklyn has possession after R.J. Barrett's miss. Johnson finds Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. And the Nets, another 3. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
And Dinwiddie stays with it. Dinwiddie's got 13.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Robinson a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Here's Finney Smith. He's defended by Randall. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Finney Smith. Takes a three. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 3. Barrett wide open. He fires. And again, New York with the triple.
Now, Barrett had some time to focus there. He made that one count.
Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. 1:49 left here in the second. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Robinson finds Barrett. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
First team. Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Here's Finney Smith. Scoreless thus far.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Nets trail by 3. Out to Bridges. Here's Finney Smith. Brunson covering. Now Finney Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. From deep, Brunson, and another 3 for New York.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Here's Claxton, and the basket is good.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brunson goes in, and that one good. Brunson's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Knicks.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. 17 seconds left now here in the second. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Bridges for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Grimes passes to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. From downtown. Wow, came this. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
For New York. And this is the time.
3 shots.
Constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with
the ruling on the floor stands.
Just the immense speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes all 3. Smith with it. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
For your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Smith. Whitehead out there with O'Neal. Then it's Walker, and it's Watford in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. A kick out to O'Neal. Sinks the three-pointer. O'Neal's got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Brooklyn. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
At the line, Walker.
And so Walker nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 3. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Takes the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Harden when he has the ball.
DiVincenzo against Walker. A 3. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 8. Driving inside. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And here we look at Hartenstein. He can do a little bit of everything for you.
Hartenstein, probably the biggest skill he has that I see often is the playmaking ability. So he'll rebound and be physical, but all of a sudden, sneak a pass in there with a great assist.
Jeffries the pass to Hart.
3rd quarter.
They set the pick. Clock at 4. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Nets trail by 5. And Walker kicks to O'Neal. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And so Walker nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 3. Quickly with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Hart against Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
The Knicks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And that one misses. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So we can't get either to fall. Now the pass to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Dinwiddie. From deep, Brunson up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Bridges for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges got 15.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Grimes. No scoring in this one. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He takes it in. Bridges for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Grimes. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Knicks lead by 2. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson with a screen on Brunson to take the lead. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges with the steal. Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Grimes. Kicks to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Now Brunson. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Bridges attacking. And that'll be 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
Bridges at the line, 2 times.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. We play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Here's Brunson, and the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 29 in the game.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Finney Smith, and again it's Brooklyn converted.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Here's Barrett. Here he goes. That's tipped. They retain possession. The pass to Robinson. And here's Brunson.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Grimes. Going inside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 5. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Shoots over Brunson. Dinwiddie with a nice move. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Shooting for New York, Julius Randle.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Picked by Finney Smith. Dinwiddie drives in. Off target on the 15-footer. Knicks trail by 4. And taken away by Johnson. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. Here's Bridges. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Bridges has got 22.
And so far, the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikel is teaching them.
Randall outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's about Coach Hurst's defense. I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And they needed that free throw to fall, and he knew it. Huge shot to make it a one-possession game.
Count that one. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
And Randall throws it down.
This is who you go to in the clutch. Randall stepping up big time.
No good from Finney Smith.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Grimes. Money.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Dinwiddie drives in. Finney Smith finds Claxton. It falls. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Got a piece of it. Finney Smith with it. Randall on him. Now Finney Smith. Back to Bridges. Good on the three-point shot.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Barrett. Good.
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
They had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, a national champion in college. Bridges has also played in the finals. So Miguel is built for pressure moments like this.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Let's hear it one time for Brooklyn Nets own T.
Yes! Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. In fact,
defensively.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Anunoby. Barnes a screen. Siakam for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Brunson passes to Grimes. Randall outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
With the fadeaway. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Schroeder. Siakam the screen. Schroeder passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Randall outside. Barrett a screen on Siakam. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Now here's Brunson. Randall a screen on Siakam. Here's Brunson. Pirtle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Count it. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Randall. Pirtle with the block. Who poked away. Schroeder against Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Brunson with it. 4 on the clock. Going inside. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
New York trailing. Pass to Robinson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Schroeder. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Greg.
You know, he's so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Takes it inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 9 points in the game.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 9. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can run the offense through Siakam. That's part of what he brings to the table.
Randall against Siakam. Screen by Robinson. Here's Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. With his size and skill set, Julius Randall can be a walking mismatch.
Put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randall is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Brunson passes to Grimes. Brunson taking his time here. Robinson, a screen on Anunoby. Brunson misses.
New York foul. Mitchell Robinson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good. Schroeder.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Sinks the tray. Schroeder's got 5 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Schroeder passes to Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Now a timeout called by New York. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Robinson. Randall on the screen. Back to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. 5 to shoot. Connects from downtown. Barrett's got 5 points.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Greg. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Pirtle with a screen on Brunson. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. 6 points for him.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
Pirtle with the block. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Here's Brunson. He's got 9. Grimes, the pass to Robinson. For 3, Randall. It's not going to go for him. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. A quick shot there. It's off target. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. They trail by 11. And here's Brunson from the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Brunson passes to Randall. Here's Grimes. Second shot opportunity. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Siakam with a screen on Robinson. Schroeder passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Pass to Robinson. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. 9 points in the game.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
That free throw misses.
Shooting for New York.
And he sinks the second. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Siakam. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Brunson. Here's Grimes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. And Toronto calls time here. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
Siakam in the post. Checked by Randall. Back to Siakam. Barrett against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Inside goes Brunson. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Barnes. Back to Siakam. Barnes with a screen on Randall. And here's Siakam for 3. Barnes. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York trailing. Barrett passes to Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And Toronto calls time here.
Over and over and over again. It's your North.
And here are the Raptors now. Siakam, the pass to Schroeder. Siakam, the screen. Schroeder with it. Randall's in his pocket. Siakam.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Pass to Brunson. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pirtle with a screen on Brunson. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Out to Schroeder. 3-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
Schroeder has really improved as a 3-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
And they'll get another chance. And here's the fast break. Here's Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. First one falls for him.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Barrett with it. And so it's Toronto, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Barnes. To the inside. And then Siakam with the jam.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Toronto's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Outside Schroeder. Here's the three. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. The quick look, no good that time. In transition, here they come. Here's Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. Barnes has got 9.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
Jeffries, the pass to Quickly. Hartenstein a screen. With the teardrop. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Schroeder passes to Anunoby. Barnes against Quickly. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Schroeder against Quickly. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And Toronto calls time here. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Young with a screen on Hart. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Boucher. That one a little long. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Trent, the pass to Young. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. It's Trent penetrating. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
There's the drive. Pass to Flynn. Back to Trent. Right side Young. Takes a three. And again, no good by Toronto. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the left wing. Puts up a three. Jeffries, no good. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Flynn. Three-pointer, no good. The Knicks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Launches it. Jeffries, no good. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Boucher on the screen. Here's Flynn. And finished off by Boucher.
You can count on him to bring the energy. Boucher crashes in and gets the effort points off the rebound.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Boucher a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Daniels. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. DiVincenzo driving. Hartenstein. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that one misses. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Boucher a screen on quickly. McDaniels passes to Boucher and finished off by Boucher.
Boucher with great hands on the catch, and then he finishes it.
And New York shooting about 40% so far in the third. Quickly with the ball, and it's Boucher picking him up. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And that one's good. Quickly. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. To the wing, right side. Trent against DiVincenzo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Free throw, no good for Young. And so it's Toronto continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Flynn's shot is off. And for New York, they're shooting a solid 47%. Brunson misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Flynn. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Left side Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Barrett. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Barnes against Barrett. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Fires high post. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
The drive by Randall. Here's Robinson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Schroeder misses from close range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Grimes. Yep, that one goes.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
The Raptors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Brunson from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Anunoby. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Pirtle with a screen on Barrett. Schroeder passes to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Up top, Anunoby lets the three fly. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
What I like about OG Anunoby for a young player, he's not pushing to do more than they want him to do.
Brunson on the drive. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Schroeder against Brunson. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Outside Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Oh, Siakam with the block.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam, an aggressive defender who uses his physical advantages to stifle shooters.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Pascal Siakam.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That one's off.
At the line for the Knicks, Quentin Grimes.
He hits the second from the line.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
High post Siakam. Randall's there. Pass to Schroeder. From behind the arc. They get it back. Anunoby on the wing. From outside the arc. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Grimes. Anunoby covering. It's stolen by Pirtle. There's the steal. Here's Robinson. That one no good. Pirtle with some nice D. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Siakam with a screen on Barrett. The three from Barnes. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They didn't. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove the dominant squad. But I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now, here's Siakam. 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Johnson outside. Driving to the basket. No good that time. Good D by Siakam. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Here's Barnes. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. The shot's good. And it's 6 points for Siakam.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Barnes screen on Simmons. Passes to Poeltl. And a wide open look for Siakam. A three-pointer, no good. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dinwiddie for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Anunoby against Bridges. Pass to Poeltl. Barnes looking around. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And it's Poeltl that time on the assist by Barnes.
I'm not sure which was better, Poeltl's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Simmons, a screen on Schroeder. Out to Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Schroeder. Sinks the triple.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Dinwiddie. They trail by 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Barnes. The 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Now this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Claxton. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Anunoby has the open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Johnson against Barnes. Fires away from outside. And Johnson is good for the 3.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Poeltl dishes to Schroeder. Siakam left side. And finished off by Siakam.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors leading by 6. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Back to Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And he can't hit the second. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
Clearly a foul.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And Pearl is a massive guy. Someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And that one released in time, but no good. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter starting for the Nets. Johnson is out there with Simmons. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. At the crossover, can't capitalize inside. Toronto leading by 9. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Johnson, the pass to Simmons. Johnson surveying the floor. Inside. Here's Claxton. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Claxton's got his 2nd basket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Anunoby against Bridges. Anunoby, good.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Screen by Simmons. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Here's Siakam. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
For 3, Bridges. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Anunoby, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Simmons, a screen on Anunoby. Bridges missing again. Toronto leading by 13. And Anunoby slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And he makes that one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. 2-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league." I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Johnson, good. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
Fires away from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Dinwiddie's got 6 points. Toronto leading by 10. Her passes to Anunoby. Hurdle sets the pick for Anunoby. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Dinwiddie attacking, and Simmons is right there.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Raptors. Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Schroeder. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Claxton. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Johnson. And the lead is down inside single digits. 9 points in the game so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hurdle with a screen on Simmons. Bridges with the steal. And we had an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good.
You are as good as he is. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nets trail by 9. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Thomas. That one wide left.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Out to the right wing. Walker against Schroeder. For 3. Gets the 3-point in the fall. Schroeder's got the first field goal of the second half for the Raptors. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Thomas. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Boucher finds McDaniel. Achua with it. And here's Boucher. Shot clock at 2. A dunk by Achua.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Toronto leading by 13. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Thomas got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
From deep, Trent. A three-pointer is right on target.
Now that's about the frame of Gary Trent Jr. He can take any amount of contact, and that frame will hold up. Nicely done.
Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, where he can get on a burner.
Thomas, good.
Thomas.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Trent outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Back to Flynn. And the pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
Achua in the corner. Boucher with the ball. Nothing on the board. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from away. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
The kick out to Walker. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Cuts off the pass. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Flynn. Hits the three-point bomb. Now just a 5-point Raptor lead.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Outside Flynn. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
O'Neal wide open. They get it back. They kick out to Walker. O'Neal passes to Finney-Smith. Back to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Over Boucher. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The 3 from Thomas, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Toronto heading to the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's critical.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the 4 for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Watford into the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Walker. Trent outside. Here's Boucher. Boucher sets a screen for Flynn. And it's Trent in the corner. Flynn with it. Working on Finney Smith. Flynn misses. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Finney Smith. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Walker. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Assisted by
11 points for Walker.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Hurdle with a screen on Johnson. And here's Barnes for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 7.
How about the jump shot by Scotty Barnes? Look out, folks.
Simmons inside. Started by Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. Down low. Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Connects from three-point range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Schroeder finds Siakam. Barnes screen on Simmons. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
This is what makes Siakam special, right? The big man that can put it on the deck and get past you. What a pretty dribble drive.
Raptors leading by 4. And finished off by Siakam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
It's good from long range.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one. Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt. Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The wing, Anunoby. Defended by Bridges. Whistle, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing. Just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, during the break, listening in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle, now Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence. Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
For three, Siakam. And Simmons with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 6. Bridges for 3. Here's Claxton. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up. And that one's good. Schroeder
looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
At the elbow, it's Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder against Simmons. And the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now Schroeder from deep three-point territory. So it's Toronto winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining.